morning, it's April 11th, 2017. I'm going to my 8 a.m. in the gym, then my other classes. I'm gonna call my mom later to work out some FAFSA stuff. And I have 2 rehearsals, probably a club meeting, maybe going to dinner with Carrie and Roshan. And I'm also gonna be answering some questions from a viewer later. Okay, actually I have some cool news. Last night someone commented on one of my videos asking a bunch of questions about, I guess, just like life at Towson in general. And my friends are going to answer it with me, so it's going to be me, Karen, and Roshan. And we're going to answer the questions. But that's like later tonight. Okay, right now I'm going... that door's hard. Right now I'm going to the Glen for lunch. Then I'm going to go to my English class, and right after I'm going to call my mom so that she can help me with FAFSA.
Crazy, crazy car.
Okay, there were a lot of change in plans. I was going to call my mom to work on FAFSA, but she said she's busy, so I'm going to wait until tonight to call her. And I was going to work on my family studies assignment, but I don't think I have enough time to because I don't want to stop halfway through. So I don't think I have enough time to do it within the hour that I have for this and to go to choir. And then I wasn't really going to work on my music assignments because I knew I wouldn't be able to finish them, but I did look at them. And now I'm just going to go to choir early, probably watch YouTube until it's time for the rehearsal. Tour group in Freedom Square today. Another tour group right behind this green box. And a second one behind the green box.
He kind of does. Like, he responded to my email finally.
Okay, done with classes and done with rehearsal number 1. I'm gonna relax for a little bit, clean my room because I have someone coming over tomorrow and someone coming over on Friday. Then I have my second rehearsal. And then I'm going to dinner with Roshan and Carrie. And that's when my mom was supposed to call me. I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier. I did mention it. But my mom didn't call earlier. So she's going to call me tonight while I'm at dinner, I think. And I hate FAFSA. It is the hardest thing to deal with. Okay, so I'm cleaning my room right now. And I just did dishes, which are drying right there on the floor on a towel. And something that I want to advise to people coming to college is I think it is very convenient to bring your own vacuum, like if you have a smaller one. Because we have vacuums here that we can borrow. And I was like, yeah, I don't need to get a vacuum then if it's like right there. It is so much more convenient to have one of your own. Because the vacuums here aren't that great. I mean, they're fine. They work well enough. But you have to go check it out, and that takes a while. And they might already be taken, especially because I live in a building with like 400 other people. So if you can bring your own vacuum, I recommend it. So this happened on the elevator. I'm assuming that's milk, I guess. I'm actually about to leave, but I forgot to say that I finished cleaning my room. So like, sink's all clean. I mean, my bed is always made, but bed's made. I'm getting my book bag together to get ready to go, and yeah, that's it. Now I gotta leave for band rehearsal. Okay, so earlier, actually yesterday, I got a comment on my vlog. Well, actually it was today, but it was the vlog from yesterday. I got a comment on my vlog from Sienna A. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And she asked a bunch of questions, and so me and my friends are just going to answer them right now because I felt like they were too long to answer in a comment. So here we go. So the first question she had is, what are the classes here like? Roshan, would you like to start?
I would. So for me personally, the classes are a lot different than they were in high school because I do much less work and I have to go far less frequently. I spend way less of my day actually in class, but every assignment is so much more important than it ever was before. So that's the part of college that gets a little bit harder, and you have to learn how to manage your time personally, and that's the part that makes you really feel like you're more mature.
I agree with that. I think that the classes, like everything in there, is much more important. I don't feel like I'm doing that much less work. Also, I mentioned this in a vlog before. I recommend taking 5 classes. Not 4, not 6. I recommend 5.
I recommend 4.
Okay, the next thing she asked is, what is the choir like? So these two are not in choir, so they're not going to answer. So we have 3 choirs that are run by the university. We have women's choir, men's choir, TU chorale. I'm in the TU chorale. All 3 of them are audition groups. The TU chorale is the more elite one. It's the harder one to get into, and the director, I love him so much. He's such a great person to be working under. So if you are interested in choir at all, I recommend auditioning for one of these. We also have a cappella choirs that I'm not involved in, but I hear they're cool. Okay, the next thing she asked is, what are the dining options like? So I'm gonna start. So I'm a vegetarian, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm also really into eating healthy and nutrition. I'm gonna be honest, it is pretty difficult to eat healthy and as a vegetarian here. And honestly, I think in college in general, it's just difficult, but it is difficult. Carrie, what do you think of the dining options?
I am from New York, so I personally love the food in New York, so the dining food isn't as good, but I feel like there's a lot of different options, so if you get sick of one thing, you can always try something else.
Okay, so the next thing she asked about is, what are the dorms like? So I live in Towers, these two live in West Village, and one thing that we've all noticed is that basically everyone loves wherever they're randomly assigned, because as a freshman, you're randomly assigned. So like, I love the Towers, they both love West Village. Even the people who go to Scarborough, like, don't mind Scarborough, so.
Yeah, like, I have plenty of friends who are in Scarborough now who are going to live there next year, so even though there's no AC, they still like it. But personally, I love West Village. I live in Douglas with Roshan. Oh, shit, I probably should have said that. But, yeah, and then there's, like, roommates and stuff, but.
So the next thing she asked about is, what is the community like here? I'm assuming she means, what is the Towson atmosphere like?
So at Towson, everyone is super nice. Like literally, if you're not walking around glaring and being super mean to people, people will just come up to you and talk to you. They'll be really sweet. We're a very welcoming community here at TU.
I think it's important to mention too that we are a commuter school. So a lot of the people who go here don't live on campus. I think that's important to mention because that is a big difference.
85% of freshmen do live on campus though.
So the next thing she asked is, how is the transportation? How does it work here?
So Towson, we have shuttles. So there are 2 circuit shuttles, which are the shuttles that go around campus. They can take you from like your dorm to your class and vice versa. And then we also have shuttles that take you off campus. And those you need your student ID for, but they're really helpful if you need to go to the store or something like that.
I personally do enjoy walking everywhere because everything is within an hour's walk. They hate it. I love walking. I think it's great.
So we tend to Uber a lot because, like,
it's true.
You know,
Walking
the bus,
is dead.
Yeah, we don't want to walk, and then the buses
I do.
don't come regularly. So we're like, okay, we'll just Uber. So like when I go uptown or I go out for the night, like I just Uber everywhere, and we just split the bill. And it's a lot of fun. There's tons of Ubers around, no biggie.
Okay, next thing she asked about is the clubs here on campus. We have a lot of clubs, like a lot of random ones too. A few of my favorite is the Veg Club for vegetarians and vegans. There's the Towson PAW, which is an animal rights activist group. I'm the vice president of it. There's Ballroom Dance Club, which if you watch my vlogs, you've seen me there before. And there's ASL Club, there's a Hula Hoop Club, there's a bunch of cool stuff.
Then there's also clubs for like diversity and building the community. So there's like CSA, which is the Caribbean Student Association that I'm in, and then there's like ASA and BSU, and I'm sure there's like an MSA. There's a lot of things that you can do to like celebrate where people come from here.
And then there's lots of different organizations. I'm a part of Towson's Greek Life, so I'm in a sorority, and there's tons of sororities and fraternities on campus, and we do all different kind of community service things, and it's really fun.
The next thing she wanted to know is, what is it like on campus? How is the campus?
So Towson's campus is about a mile across, so it takes you 20 minutes to get from the farthest end to the other farthest end. And we do a lot of complaining about having to walk here, but it's small enough that you feel very much at home and like you can always see someone who you know, but it's not so small like a really small liberal arts campus, so there's always some new people to meet, and we're very, very close to the city, so it's about a 20-30 minute walk to anything you want to do uptown, so that's fun.
You know, walking on campus, even though it's 20 minutes, I count that as my exercise for the day. So I'll walk back and forth to class, and it's like 2 miles, and like I'm fit now. Just kidding, I'm not.
And then there's me. I go to the gym every Monday to Friday.
Don't do that.
They each tried it once, and each time they were like, it was fine. She actually seemed into it, and then she never went again.
I hated it from the moment
Too
I stepped
far
in.
Yeah,
to
she
walk
didn't
from my
like
dorm.
I just have to burp.
I'm totally filming right now. It's literally shaking right now. What else was I gonna say?
Well, we Uber.
No, hold on. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna.
Gonna burp.
Don't throw up in one. They will charge you a lot.
Shannon!
So
No, I haven't brought it up yet.
whatever.
Okay, so what?
Oh,
do you
you're
want?
filming.
Bloopers. I'm actually gonna make bloopers now. Like other schools will have.
Is there an issue?
You were speaking.
Someone like hurt me though.
It was
like
scary.
like someone like really dug in there.
It was scary. Is it on?
Carrie, get in here. Thumbnail.
About the Towson University.
Have you guys ever heard about the world famous Towson University marching band?
You bitch! All three of us were supposed to say it, and Carrie whatever.
Carrie didn't.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little. It wasn't really a Q&A, but this one person's questions. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments, and I will answer. Is anyone interested in me doing a Q&A? Because I can make that happen. I've also mentioned before about these two guys doing a vlog takeover where they vlog their day instead of me. So if anyone's interested in that, comment below and let me know so that I know that somebody wants it and I'll do it. And yeah, that's it. Are you? Oh. Yeah, that's it for the day. Join us again tomorrow at My Life as Jordan.
And starring Carrie and Roshan.
Yeah, and you can always call me if you have any questions.
Her number is. I'm upset. You know that off the
So
top of your head.
until tomorrow, remember to inspire others, do good things, and be happy.